What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Risky Ryan Trades. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. And if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. We're going to take a look at the Magnificent 7 today, how the dailies ended, what the heck is going on with the market. So we're going to be going over the Mag 7 and a few other stocks, as well as the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. So we're going to start with NVIDIA, but before I do, disclaimer, this is not financial advice, but entertainment purposes only. This is just my financial opinion. If you lose money trading, that's on you. Trading is risky, but make wise decisions while trading. Have good stop losses and be smart. All right, let's dive into it. NVIDIA closed right at the top of the curve. And what I like is that we are above this 128 or 129. What is this? Actually, I take it back. We opened at the top of the curve and we closed inside once again. So we are in this trading range. The 127 level is holding. I want to show you this real quick. So you can see here there's a lot of buying pressure at about $127. We've bounced off that one 1, 2, 3, 4 days in the last 6 days. So for the last 6 days we tried to break below 127 and couldn't do it. Also, take a look at this GAN fan that I have here. It has held support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and we aren't even getting close to it now, and the moving averages are kind of holding this stock up. So I like what I see. Even though we had kind of an ugly candle today, we did open up really high, came down low, but we still closed higher than we opened on the last trading day. So NVIDIA's looking all right. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla also hanging on to the moving averages. Oh wait, whoa. There we go. Well, it is holding on to the moving averages. This Fibonacci fan seems to be holding up, and the 250 level got reintroduced today. Ugly candle, but we still closed higher, so even though this is kind of an ugly candle, it's still technically bullish. We're above the moving average. We're above the 50% Fibonacci level and 250. I like this. I would like to see how tomorrow shakes out before I would personally enter, but I do like what I'm seeing. Let's take a look at the GANs. So we are holding up above the 244 level. We retested it and confirmed it today. So I like it, 245. You may see one more retest based on this candle. You could see one more retest to come touch 245 again, 247, somewhere around there. And if that holds, look for upward pressure. Next price target is, I would say, 293 to 300, somewhere in there. Also, notice that the volume bar was a little bit lower than yesterday's green volume bar, so that's bullish as well. Apple very strong today. Opened up really high, closed down, but we're still in this fib channel, this upper fib channel, so we got back into it. Looking for this thing to keep moving and hit this curve. Actually, look at that. We are in the curve. Very in the curve. So wonderful. Let me just take a look at my thing here. Apple. Let's get an Ichimoku in here. Everything looking all right. You might see some pullback. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we're in a bullish trend still. We've confirmed this Fibonacci fan pretty well. 243.98 is the next and that's probably going to line up with once we hit the top of the curve. So be prepared. 243, 244, right in that range, you're going to see some resistance. You might see some profit taking once we hit that level. So, but if we can push through in strength, wonderful. Now, take a look at the RSI. We are cooking again, but that doesn't mean that we can't stay cooked. We've been holding between 60 and about 80 for weeks now. Meta. Yikes. This fib fan is holding up, but I would not be entering right here. You do have a crossover on the MACD on the daily. Next level of support, I have one drawn at 483. But we are heading into earnings. I think Wall Street doesn't want to hold this stock into earnings. So I'll be watching these levels on earnings day. You know, sometimes stocks will rip down and then rip back up. So I may be picking up some shares at some of these support levels. That's always a dangerous game. You really want to be at your desktop, not doing that from your phone. Let's go here. Meta. We're back in the arc. So the bottom of the arc is 486. And I have 483. And 486 is kind of like on this fib fan here. So maybe what I would want to see is if we, earnings day, if we rip down and then rip back up into the arc, I might re-enter, because that would tell me that that's a real support level that'll hold up through volatility. But until that day, or until I see something drastically different, that's my thoughts on Meta. Microsoft's chart looking a little bit like Meta's, to be honest. However, we do have this Fibonacci fan holding up very nicely. This does seem to be a real level of support that it's bouncing off of, and we're holding up over the 453 Fibonacci level. So we may have hit bottom. We do have a crossover on the MACD, which I don't love it, but it could come all the way up to here, and this crossover would continue down because of how high up we were over here. So, I would not be entering a long position here, I don't think, unless you had a very tight stop loss. My current stop loss is at 449.83. Let's take a look here. Not MST. Microsoft. Yeah, we're in between levels here. So we must have hit the halfway mark, came down. We are below Tenkan-sen on the daily, not good. Kijun-sen's all the way down here at 444. So that's why I have my stop loss a little bit higher up, because it could drop down to there before recovering. There does seem to be a pretty strong, let me put a little bar in here. There does seem to be a critical level at about 450. So let's change this to white. Critical level at 450, and sorry, that's not the one I wanted to do, because we're already sitting at 450. If I get stopped out, this is about where I will re-enter. 440 appears to be the next critical level. All right, we're going to keep moving on to Google. Fib channel holding up. Closed. Did we close over Tenkan-sen today? Pretty dang close. Right at it. I don't know if this is technically a buy signal or not. Yeah, we did close over it. So I like that. The volume was not as high as these two red bars here. But we are in this fib channel. And the top of the fib channel, if we went up all the way tomorrow again, 192. And we do have some nearby support at about 185, it looks like. So, yeah, let's take a look on here real quick. I'm going to do some Heikin-Ashi candles here real quick just to see what I see. Yeah, so a stop loss would be like, yeah, I would not be entering here yet. I would want to see some upward momentum before diving in, or at least some sort of MACD crossover, something to indicate that we have momentum again. Amazon. I got stopped out of Amazon today. Let's see what the hell is going on with Amazon. Yeah, we fell out of the curve. Found support at Kijinsen, and now we're right in between. I would not be surprised if we see some chop before a final move up. We do have earnings coming up at the end of July. So I'm personally bullish on Amazon. Like, I think earnings is going to make everyone go, oh yeah, wasn't that going to break past 200? So I'm looking to get in sooner rather than later if I can, because I would like to hold it through earnings. However, you know, yeah, we're sitting at this support level I drew, and I could get back in and draw, you know. Let me just see here. I like these Heikin-Ashi candles. They do tell you a lot. Yeah, I want to see a proper candle out of this before. And yeah, we got the MACD crossover. Staying out of Amazon for now. Costco, the beast. All right, this Ganfan is holding up very nicely. Now, if you used Heikin-Ashi, you would have gotten out at 879 and like completely avoided all of this. But this is a long-term buy and hold for me. I actually would rather go on the weekly and see what the hell's going on. That's why I have my stop loss sitting like right here. But yeah, it would appear that this is holding, and I'm looking for continuation up, hopefully back above this Fibonacci fan that I drew. But we are holding with this Ganfan, which I do like to see. Let's put this in here. So this Fibonacci channel is just holding up. Risk reward on this is not too bad. You know, 450. So like here, let's do a little. Yeah, it appears that this 837 level is holding pretty strong. That's about 1% away. These highs are about 5% away. So I don't mind the risk reward there, but this was a bit of a sketchy rebound. I would like to see some upward momentum before, you know, I would personally take a trade like that, because we are below the Tengen-sen and the Kijin-sen. And just taking a look here, yeah, we closed underneath this fib fan, but Ganfan holding up. Okay, cool. Netflix. Another stock, it looks like they don't want to hold into earnings. Earnings are on Thursday. And on Wednesday, I believe I will be taking a look and seeing where my buy target would be. Probably down here, to be honest, at 590. If I could snatch up a share there, I probably would. I don't think I would do a full position, though. I would want to see some kind of momentum, but I might try to pick bottom here, right around 590. Let's take a look at the GANs. Netflix. Yeah, we fell into this fib level. 630 is the next. Yeah, I drew this line. I mean, I think that we'll find some support at like 634, but anywhere from 625 to 634. It's kind of a big thing, but yeah, we have a bit of a sell-off happening. We're very far away from the arc. Earnings could push us right into the arc, though. That's what I would love to see. Arc is sitting at 692. Arc is sitting at 692, and the 100% is at 700. So really anywhere from 690 to 692 to 700. Yeah, but we could not get in. So 692 is really like, we want to see, if you see a strong push into there, we might be there to stay. But we're a long way away right now. All right. Eli Lilly. This thing just don't quit. It opened up here, tried to get out of the arc today. It tried to get out of the arc. That's how strong this thing is. We closed down, but we're up on this Fibonacci channel, and we still closed higher today. So, you know, it's targeting $1,000, 1,030. I think that it wants it so bad. Eli Lilly. Yeah, once you get past 1,000, we start getting some overhead resistance. But I'm loving these Heikin-Ashi candles on the weekly. On the daily, they're pretty strong right now. Yeah, we closed at 950. Incredible. This stock just keeps ripping. AVGO Broadcom. Little bear flag going on. We're still above Tenkinson. We are in an uptrend according to all the indicators. So, and they did complete their split today. We got a MACD coming down, but I like how it's holding up support here. If we can get a nice proper Heikin-Ashi candle tomorrow, you might see me buy some of this because it looks like it wants to trend upward. Let's just take a look and see what kind of overhead resistance we have to contend with. Oh, I need to I need to redraw this because of the stock split. So yeah, we'll have to look at that another day. CrowdStrike. You see this right here? That was my stop loss. It poked it and then it popped up. You son of a gun. But we still couldn't close above this fib channel, so I'm looking for more downside. I set that stop loss there because we had been having some like ugly candles. Now this candle right here indicates a possible trend reversal, and we did tap Kijinsen, but I'm going to be holding off on re-entering my position until I can see some proper upward momentum to push us over this $400 level, because really that's what's holding us back. And now, you know, just to get into the arc, that's like 387 or 390. So let's just draw that here. 390. Can arc. Awesome. Now let's just take a look at SOFI, because SOFI has been ripping faces. It's in the cloud on the daily, and look at that, it tapped my arc. So that would have been a great profit taking if I wasn't in this for the long haul, which I am. But the momentum in this name, I think we break through the arc, or at least into it. So, and we closed above the moving average. This is great. I added more down here because I saw that this GAN level was holding, and this is excellent. Now, this name has a tendency to pop up and fall down, pop up and fall down, and it just can never seem to get into the arc. Now this time it couldn't get through the cloud. This time it got through the cloud. It's never gotten through the Ichimoku cloud, except for right here. So once we start getting up into these levels, I'm going to be setting a stop loss a little bit tighter, but I'm looking for more continuation into earnings. I think that there's going to be some good guidance that interest rates are coming down and all that good stuff. So that is what I will be looking for. Oh, as promised, I got to look at the SPY. SPY was a reversal candle. So 559.48 is the level to watch. 559.48. If we close under that, we could be in trouble. And I really want you all to exercise caution going into earnings, going into all this stuff, because we are, once again, overbought. Heikin-Ashi candle looks really solid, though. So, you know, ride it while you can, but the time for tight stop losses has come, I think, on the SPY and on all your names, because that's what I have currently. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility. Obviously, what happened with the former president, you know, we're entering into that season. QQQ. Heikin-Ashi candles are turning green again, but we're still kind of in a chop. We are technically still in an uptrend on the daily, according to the Ichimoku, which I like to see. So, and we are no longer overbought on the daily RSI. So the Qs might have a little bit more in them. However, look, lower volume today, higher red volume bars right there. So let's just take a look at, right, so we got rejected out of the arc. We are almost in that arc. $500 is basically like where we need to hold, and it's fighting for 500. All right, you guys, thank you so much. If you liked the video, would you please like the video, smash that like button. If you have a stock you want me to look at, or you want to say hi, comment below. I love reading your comments. And if you watched a few of my videos and you like what you see, why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe. I do videos like this all the time. I've got some other videos looking at the rotation that happened recently. But with that said, thank you so much. Ryan out.